Good morning, lovely people. How are we all doing today? Today I have a new mould from Temu. Came a few days ago, and it is of a toad. It's a pot. So I've already UV'd in some of these eyes, which I've never used before. These are like the fishing lure ones. Anyway, I thought I'd give those a go. I have used the largest size that they do. I have burnished inside with the Let's Resin chameleon flakes in the lime, and I have done his crown Let's Resin chrome powder gold, and then again I've done the chameleon flakes in the lime for the rest of him. And today we are using the T-Expert resin. I have put in some drops. I used Let's Resin to put the eyes in, the UV bonding, and I'm using the T-Expert pigment paste black that I've mixed up here. I've not got enough of resin mixed up at the moment, and yes, I have cleaned up the gold. Obviously I did that first. There are some of the lime flakes have gone down in the crown, but that should be fine because obviously the gold has already been burnished on, so whatever goes on the silicone should be what you see. I did originally get the lime out to do the crown. No, I didn't. I used a fuchsia, but I just couldn't get the flakes burnished in the crown points very well. So hoping this is all going to be okay. So I've not used this before, so I will give the crown a bit of a squidge because we don't want there to be no points in his crown, do we? And I'm using a new phone light ring thing that came this morning. So I'm working at an angle here. I should be like this, but I'm having to work at an angle. Oh, bubbles are coming up. But yeah, as it's freestanding, I thought that might be easier for me. But time will tell. Sorry, I don't know of any more bubble yet. There's another bubble. I'm hoping you can pick that all up. Let me zoom you in a tiny bit there. That should be a bit better. I never think about zooming it in. I set it up and I leave it as is. Right, let's try a little more and see if we get any more come up. And then while that's left doing its thing, I'm just going to put this in here. I would imagine this pot will probably take about probably 300 mils. And there's approximately 30 mils, just under 30 mils per fluid ounce. But as I say, I've not used it. I didn't try it. I just sat down and started putting the colour in. Yeah, I decided to get a new phone stand. Kept saying about getting a floor standing one. I thought it might be easier, but at the moment actually it feels a bit more awkward. It's a bit in the way, but I'm not used to it. So a couple of smaller ones have come up. Don't know whether to put some more in here. Probably best to try and get this lid done, isn't it, first in one. I did struggle burnishing on the underside of the pot, so I don't think that's going to look great. But then I also thought it won't really matter because that means I can go in with a micro brush and you know, try and make sure there's no bubbles. Oh, it's a fluffy end on there. I'm wearing the wrong jumper again today. I've got a very fluffy jumper on. So how's everybody doing? All good, I'm hoping. Hope everyone's well, having fun. Yeah, I think that's probably it for there. I wonder if I could go down. No, I'm not going to. I was going to go down and try and check for any bubbles, but that's just asking for problems, isn't it? I go down and do that. I was lucky, just saw a drop on the from the used pot. Let's wipe that. Okay, so I'm thinking just a tiny dribble more. There are a couple of bubbles on the top that have come up. So this was probably about 120 mixed up here. So yeah, I think probably 300 in total would probably do this, so not too bad. Mum actually saw this the other day when I was around there on, we were flicking through Instagram. She likes to see the dog ones and the children ones. She doesn't have Instagram on hers, or on her phone anyway. And then all of a sudden this mould popped up. She said, "What's that?" I said, "It's a toad with a crown on." So she said, "Oh, I like that." And I said, "That's lucky, because I'd actually ordered it, and as I came back that day from Mum and Dad's, it was already here in the postie had delivered it. So it was a mould from Temu. I will try and link it, but Temu, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Well, I think they sell out so quickly, don't they, of everything. So anyway, I'm going to mix up some more resin to finish this. So I'll pop you on pause a second. Okay, so we have mixed up some more of the jet black paste into, what about another 180 of the Tea Expert resin mixed up. There is more, but I've left it clear for now. Some bubbles came up on this one, and I put the torch on it, and it's popped with the lime flakes in. So I'm presuming that's come from the crown again. And so I think all in all, this, I'm hoping this toad would be about 300. We'll see. While we're here, I'd like to say thank you very much to all my subscribers. We're up to 39 now, guys. So thank you all very much. I really appreciate everybody who subscribes. And I also appreciate the people who watch my videos, especially watching them all the way through to the end. I try now to put the pictures on. Oh, I think I'm going to be just a little bit short of this. So I will need just a little bit more. I shall pause you a second, guys, while I mix this just a tiny bit more of the black up. Okay, so we have put the just a little bit more of the black. I do want to run round just a little micro brush to see what that's like a second. Don't know what it's like, and say, having not used it, don't want to know that bubbles get stuck. It's not much of a lip, but it's enough to get caught. And obviously I don't want to push too much because of the flakes that I burnished on, the Let's Resin flakes. The dog's just made a very funny little sound. I don't know if it picked it up because of my cancelling microphones on, but yeah, she's made a funny little sound. It's just lead in the sun in the doorway. I think that's actually going to be the perfect amount. So yeah, I think it's about 300 in total. So that's not too bad at all. So that's what, about 5 to 6 fluid ounces, depending on, I won't say exactly 5 because, yeah, I think. Oh, I might have actually been going a little bit too much there. We'll see. Okay guys, I'll keep a little eye for bubbles, and then I'll see you back for demould. Bye for now. Hello lovely people, we're back again. This has literally just stopped on the call cycle on the G3. So let's try. If we try this bit's more likely to be cured, being that bit bigger, and I don't want to risk pulling off anything from the crown. Oh, it's very stuck. I'm just going to grab something to help. Hang on. Okay, so I brought over some of the, I don't know if you saw in my video last week, I think it was, I bought a pack of 4 of these. Something fell down behind the radiator the other day, the hole that goes down, you know, into the ground from the flooring. And anyway, we've got quite a void under our floor. And my brand new, really nice long ones that I've only used once went down, and they're now underground. So I've got to try and get those out somehow. Anyway, and I've bought the dotting tool as well. I figured something might help. Yeah, there we go. Good old dotting tool did it. That's it. Let's just loosen this off. Again, I'd like to say thank you very much to everybody who subscribes to my channel. We are now at 39, which is fantastic. Thank you very much to everybody. If you don't subscribe, maybe you would consider subscribing. It doesn't cost a penny, and it will help the little YouTube family grow. And I would appreciate it so much. Oh, look at this colour. It's amazing. It really is beautiful. Right. Let's carry on anyway. I don't want to leave it inside out. So there's Mr. Toad. There's that. Everything's pretty much come out, so that's good. Oh, I do have a couple of little bubbles, but they're easy fix. Well, I say that, hopefully they're easy fix with a bit of coloured UV. Right, let's try this. I'm hoping, really hoping that all the points and everything are in his crown and there's no bubbles anywhere. Let's keep everything crossed. As I say, back to the subscribers, I also really appreciate everybody who watches my videos, likes, comments, or even shares. I appreciate you all so much. Come on, let's get this crown out full. Oh yes, crown's come out lovely. So is his lid. That's fantastic. I love that. Have a quick look. Oh, yeah, nice. What do you think? It's quite cute. Obviously, I can't leave this on because it will try and attach itself already. Ooh. It's not the greatest fitting lid. Maybe I need to turn it. No, it is slightly out, isn't it? So that's, yeah, if I do that, that side drop is showing. So it's obviously slightly twisted somewhere. But there we go. Not too, oh no, it's done it now. There we go. It's okay now. Right. So there we go. What do you think? I'll do some pictures. I quite like him. Do a couple of glamour shots. And that's what the base resonator Tim always says, do some glamour shots. But yeah, do a couple of pictures and put it up. And hopefully I will see you all again very soon. Wherever you are, I hope you're happy. I hope you're well. I hope you're having fun, enjoying the nice weather if you have it. And yeah, as I said, if you would, please consider subscribing. It's, you know, or leave me a comment or a like. It means so much to me. Thanks, guys. I hope to catch you again soon. Bye for now. Just wanted to show gorgeous colours that it goes in the sun. Sorry, guys. Look at those colours. Blue, green, gold. That's the Let's Resin Lime Chameleon flakes. They're beautiful.